Hey Shan, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing today? Hope you had a great weekend. So I hope you had a great week and having a great weekend. Hello everyone, how we doing today? Y'all read the title, so y'all know what it's gonna be about. Kind of serious, kind of funny. You know how I do it in my own little style, with my own little color commentary. You read the title. You know what it's gonna be about. Who's about? We're gonna determine. We will determine who this is about. We will determine what's going on, why I decided to do this, and why we're going to talk about it. Let me get started. Everybody else come in. We're going to talk about this situation. The title reads, Hey Patricia Ellington, baby, how you doing? You in Atlanta right now? I would have known I would come visit you. We would have hung up. We could have hung out. Ugh. Mad, mad, mad. Anyways, we're here now. Okay. The title reads, Is there more than one bed wench? Here on in the sector of YouTube. Let me read the definition real quick and some words about what a bed wench is, so we can be very clear and have an understanding as to where I'm going and why I went there. You know how I do it. I know, sweetie. Yes, I'm in Atlanta. Phone needs to be unlocked because you can't trust everybody. Okay. A bed wench or bed warmer was a slave woman whose job was to sleep in their slave master's bed, keeping it warm so that when the slave master was ready to have sex with them, they would be readily available. That was the definition, the urban definition of bed wench is. A little more description of it. Typically, the term applied to females of African descent, but technically can be applied to all non-white women of color, i.e., yellow, black, brown, and tan, who gives themselves to white men of high status sexually in exchange for privileges, promotions, etc., at the expense of turning their back on the people in their community. The term originated, come on now, I'm in the world, originated from the female house slave back during American slavery. The character Sheba, who plays Leonardo DiCaprio mistress in the movie The Django, is a bed wench. The character Olivia Pope, played by actress Kerry Washington on the TV show Scandal, is a bed wench. Okay, so we got that covered. See what was going on. Patricia, I say hey to Miss Patricia. Fantastic. Hey, Miss Shan, how you doing, baby? Me. Hey, how you doing, baby? Ursula Kelly, boo, how we doing today? Okay, so y'all heard me read the definition of a bed wench. You also heard me give a couple examples of what will be perceived as a bed wench. The character Sheba in the Django and Kerry Washington's character in Scandal. Both of those things are considered bed wenches. Now, I've been observing things and listening to things here on this YouTube, you know what I'm saying, all week. People been being insulted, people been being threatened, people been going to threesomes, foursomes, how many sums? Hey, Felicia and baby, how you doing? And no one really hasn't really been reporting on this DC Dookie Gate, threesome situation, confusion in swimming pools, hot tubs, bedrooms. No one has been reporting on these things. Hey, Felita, baby, how you doing? Oh, thank you, baby. I will. Hey, Mysterious Mermaid, baby. So, no one's been just reported on it, but they've been reported on non-issues, talking about non-important things, making threats, like I said, going through things. Now, let me tell you why I came to this topic. I was going to talk about it last night when I got off of work, but I was exhausted, so I didn't. Point blank, period. So at work this morning, I was thinking about it, was not. Ran across a couple videos, was not, and remember some things that I've heard throughout the week from said individual. And I started thinking, this individual proclaims to love her people, proclaims to love and care about and have deep concern for her people. But how they talk to her people and address her people and say things about her people lead me to wonder, if you are married, as you say you are, is your husband a white man? Hmm. That was one question I had. Another question is, if he's not white, what is it that hurt you so bad? Hey, Miss Leo, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What has hurt you so bad in your life to have you have these negative thoughts and feelings and reactions towards your own people and your own community? From things you say it, how you address people, how you talk about people. Hey, Nicole, waist trainer, baby. And I'm just confused by that. From someone who is, you know, says they love their people and they want to do things for the hey Tessie, how you doing, baby? For the betterment of their people. But yet, hey Sheila E, how you doing, sweetheart? Driving from work? But I'm here. That's good, baby. Be careful now, okay? Be careful. So what you do is you make all these negative statements. And I'm going to read some statements off that they've made that I've heard them make. And y'all going to pretty much know who I'm talking about. Niggers, cockroaches. What's the other one? Oh, I can't say that because y'all already know. Me and my white boys. I'm in a conference room full of windows. Hey, Harley Q, how you doing, baby? Hey, D Ramsey, how you doing, sweetheart? We gonna find out, baby. Nigger bitches, rats. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. The upper echelon, privilege. Black people are scared of Jews. Sorry, no, black men are scared of Jews. Hey, Sugar PYT. Hey, Princess, how you doing? So, saying all these things lead me to believe. Playmakers, how you doing? That this individual have some type of fascination with white men and have a hatred toward their own people. Self-deprecating Negro. And they're constantly on this rant. It's always nigger bitches. Throw them whores in jail. I don't give a fuck about them. For seemingly having the, yes, you're right, Ms. D. For seemingly the smallest infraction that is perceived by them, that has been taken against them, only realizing that everything that they're going through, they has caused on themselves. They have allowed and done things to let the words and the actions that they are receiving be the actions that they're receiving. It feels like Vegas gone, don't it? It feels like Vegas, don't it? You are a self-deprecating Negro. You are an individual that do not understand, can't comprehend the importance that it is for us as a people to stay together. You say or have said that we can't get ahead because we turn against each other. But the first words out your mouth is nigger bitches. Fuck them whores. Women who look like you, who have the same experiences as you, or if you choose to suck a white man's dick, probably not. It's always black men are scared of Jews. Who the fuck told you that? Who told you that black men are scared of white men? Period. Or feel that white men are more inferior. You know what I'm saying? Or what black men are more inferior to white men. That's where your mind is at. That's where you, hey, got a body, baby. That's where you and your train of thought has been led based on you being grew up in the upper echelon aspect of the world, I guess, or in the community. Only self-deprecating Negroes like yourself will have that type of idea towards their own people, while in the same breath professing to love and care for and cry over even sometimes your people. I don't need your tears, baby. Save your tears for someone else. Save your tears for someone who don't understand, who can't appreciate who the fuck they are. So they need someone like you to explain to them who the fuck they are. I'm a black man that sleeps with other black men. Not ashamed of it, not hiding it from anyone. You need to understand that no one, well, no one like me, is afraid of Jews, afraid of your white boy lawyers, or whatever the fuck else you think you have. You said money talk, bullshit walks. Hmm. You doing a lot of talking, but no actions have been done for anything. You're fucking delusional at best. I'm just reading you guys' comments, you guys. Hey, Live Tattoo, how you doing? Her hosting with Olivia the Oracle doesn't mean anything to me. I won't be watching it. I don't really care about it, whatever, because it's going to be a conversation full of lies, deceit, mistruths, delusion, misdirection, and things of that nature. It makes no sense to me that someone who talks the way she talks, thinks the way she thinks, feels she feels, because what she says out her mouth is what she truly feels. She thinks that black people are roaches, cockroaches at that. She thinks that black people um, are beneath white people. She thinks that people who don't have money or the means is beneath people who do have means, which is not the case whatsoever. You know, so my point is of making this video is that to let everyone know, to let her know. Hey, Sheila, once again, everyone see her as a clown. Well, not only is she a clown, she's a delusional clown. She's a crying clown, the clown that has the smiley mask on, but when you take off the mask, they have teardrops and all the other stuff pinned on their face. She's ridiculous. And I'm sick and tired of no one really saying what is out there, what is visible for that everyone sees. No one tells her or talks to her this way. And that's why she's been able to get away with this shit for so long. Because I hate to say it, y'all thought it was funny. Y'all thought it was cute. Y'all thought it was okay until it turned on you. And now it's unacceptable. It's always been unacceptable to me. From the very first time I heard her go off on someone, it's unacceptable. I've always said it. Hey, the specialist, how you doing, baby? Oh no, what's up, baby? Oh no, I love your stuff, baby. We definitely need to see what's up between us coming together and doing something together. Definitely that. Very true. Hey, Lady Lee. Very true, Miss D. Because that's her pattern. She befriends people, get information from them, tease a little bit of tea. Hey, View, what's up, baby? You feeling okay today? I hope you're feeling okay, the View. And then she turns on him, talks about him like a dog, and then proceeds to do the same thing to them that she did on their show. Spread tea, talk mess, act a fool, and threaten. She has no idea who the hell she is. Hey, Rum Russian, how you doing, baby? Exactly. Friend today, for tomorrow. Hey, so blessed, how you doing? She definitely tries to throw herself on folks. She definitely tries to. She's very, 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 very predictable, Lady Lee. Very predictable. Miss Pam, you just piss on them, baby. That's all you do. You just piss on them. We call it a day. But no, to be serious though, let me stop being silly. But to be serious, it's sad that y'all thought that it was cute. And when I say y'all, I meant this sector of YouTube. She'll call someone um live, go act a fool, go off, cuss them out, do whatever she does, do her whole thing. And when it doesn't work in her favor, she throws you under the bus and act a fool about you, lie on you, threaten you. And I don't understand how people allow this lady to threaten them. Hey, sees too much. How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Está bien y tú? See. But yeah, so it's like it makes no sense to me that yeah, I'm bilingual too, as long as bisexual, I do it all. Um, it makes no sense to me that this lady, if no one has told her entire life that she's doing too much, she's doing this too much for the least amount of anything. Is Kim Kim in here? I didn't see her. Hey Kim Kim, if you're in here, baby. But yeah, it makes no sense to me that no one. Oh, there you go. Hey Kim Kim, how you doing, sweetheart? Yes, bipolar and much delusions of grandeur. And it makes no sense that no one has told her this. No one has confronted her about this. No one in her life loved her enough to let her know that what you're doing, regardless of if it gets people that we don't like, is it's unacceptable because you're a representation of us. Very much so, Miss Pam. No, please. To sit in the boardroom to watch YouTube all day, you don't waste money on that. And the type of lawyers you say you have is these upper echelon lawyers, and they're charging you hundreds of dollars per hour. I have a lawyer on retainer as well because you know how I am. I'm kind of slightly crazy, so I need a lawyer on retainer. But that's a monthly payment of a small fortune. But yeah, I'm not gonna call them because I want to watch some YouTube videos because someone I mistakenly misjudge and missays think that they're gonna sue me. Come on now, like she's delusional and it's sad. It's very very sad, very very sad person. But back to this whole bed wench thing. Back to this whole bed wench thing. It's sad that someone that professes to love their community, that wants to help their community, that does stuff for their community, these words and these responses and actions flows off out of their mouth and off their tongue so easily. It's sad that someone that could, if they had the right help and you're right, Misty, she is that. She definitely is that. And yeah, Debbie gotta take her money because she's stupid and delusional. She always goes way too far. Like she always have been someone who went way too far. She's bitter and unhappy. She's unhappy because I think she projects a lifestyle that she wishes she had to us, expecting us to believe it. Because I don't know anyone who believe it. Hey, Murder Snow Baby, how you doing? I don't know anyone who actually lives the way she says she lived, acts the way she acts. I don't know, and I know lots of people with a lot of money. I mean, like generational wealth that don't act that way. Hey, Scoops of Plenty, how you doing, baby? And it's like black and white and all other races as well. And no one acts that way. When you have it, you don't have to flaunt it. It's not in your mouth every second of the day. It's not something that you worry about, that you want other people to worry about and look up to you for. Her issues are the fact that she is lonely. Her family doesn't want her. Her husband clearly don't care for her or love her, or nor do her children because they would kick her ass off of YouTube. Let's go for a walk. Put the camera down. Let's go for a walk. Just to get her ass off of YouTube. It's ridiculous to me. Exactly. Like I don't have the time to sit here on YouTube and complain about shit that makes nothing has nothing to do with me. I have no time to sit here and worry about things that have nothing to do with me because I work. Not because I have to, because I want to. I like working. I like interacting with people. I like getting out of my house and doing something. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that I bring home more money than I spend because I spend a lot of money as well, be it on bills and a bit on just personal stuff. I'm tired of her talking about the damn whirlpool bathtub and having a pool in her backyard because that's not something that is shows that you're rich. It shows that you rent a decent house or you got a decent Airbnb. She was in love as a child, and if she have as much money as she says she have, my synopsis of her life is she was made to be with her nannies and her staff because the parents don't want to deal with that crazy ass shit. Because she says she was this way her entire life. Hey, allegedly, how you doing, baby? She says she was this way her entire life. So therefore, exactly, pools bring your value down because it's so much maintenance and it's so costly to upkeep and maintain. She's stupid. She don't realize that doesn't make you rich. It makes you stupid if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Make sure I'm gonna get something to drink. Something to drink right here already. Sheila E. Already got something to drink, baby. She's very sad, and it's like she doesn't understand that people actually can see her and listen to her and hear her. Hey, Fee, baby, how you doing? And it makes no sense that she is so delusional and have people around her that are so delusional and unloving and uncaring of her. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? That she don't understand that it looks worse on you than it does on anyone that you're talking about, because what you're saying, first of all, is hurtful and harmful. It also shows that you don't care for the people that you say that you love and care for as much as you oh, you gotta work, Miss D. Have fun, baby. Make that money. Make that money, boo. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. That it doesn't look good on you because it shows you as hypocritical. It shows you as a hypocrite. It shows you as someone um that isn't a woman of your word, which means that you're worthless. It shows that you're not a person of your word because it means that you're worthless. And the fact that you're constantly praising white men as if they're some God gift to the world, they're not. Hey, Johnny Mac, what's up, man? Another brother in here. It means that, Johnny Mac, I said that this individual I'm talking about, because I haven't mentioned their name yet, everyone else knows who I'm talking about, whatever. But they said that black men are scared of Jews. Now, I know I'm not. And I already gave my opinion that I'm not afraid of Jews. Jewish men, white men, whatever type of man. I'm not afraid of anyone. You know what I'm saying? So, Johnny Mac, you let me know as another male in here, are you afraid of Jews? Are you afraid or intimidated by white men? Do you think that white men are better than you? Because I know the fuck I don't. No one's better than me. I just was wondering. I mean, I know I can't speak for all black men or all black gay men, but all black men who stupid men. I can't speak for them. I can speak for me. But my general synopsis will be that you ask any man, they will say no. Because no. How can an original be threatened by a copy? We're the original people, regardless of what anyone says. Check your mitochondrial DNA. Check the origins of modern civilization. It started in Africa, and it's nothing to do with race or whatever. It just has to do with what the facts are. But the thing is, there's no charges she have against anyone was that. It's just veiled threats and empty threats, and I'm sure she didn't go to anybody because really they would be happy to eat up her money was not. But the reality is, she needs to understand that all these threats and vulgarities that you throw on here is a case against you. No one's going to sit here and worry about you spitting out words here on the YouTube. No one cares about that. What people care about is when you're making threats such as I'll get somebody to come wire your jaw shut. You know what I'm saying? No one has time for that. Like it's stuff like that I know that the individual that she said it to is not worried about that, whatever, because they can handle it themselves. But it's just the fact that she thinks it's okay to do that. She thinks that it's okay for her to come on these YouTube streets, what's not, make these veiled threats, make these innuendos, says that she's spilling tea and not saying nothing at all. You're speaking gibberish. You're speaking like a mumble language that I don't understand. I need someone with your amount of intelligence and your amount of resources and income that you say you have to speak at a point and at a level that is coherent, that is clear and concise. What is it that you want? What is your end game? Harassing this man, harassing people on YouTube, what is your end game? You want your name out there? As you notice, sweetheart, everyone knows who I'm talking about. I haven't mentioned your name once, and nor will I mention your name because you're not important to me. The person itself is not important to me. It's the situation and the behavior that I discuss. I discuss the hypocritical nature of your being, and people like you. That's what I do. See, that's what intelligent people does. Intelligent people can tell a story and frame a story and narrate a story without always mentioning a said individual's name. Because take out that individual, you can put someone else's name into that individual. Okay. Outspoken, how you doing, baby? Oh, hey, Outspoken, baby. I think it's the first time you have had you in my chat. First time I have a lot of y'all in my chat. I'm y'all first. Y'all my first. I'm blushing now, as you can see. I'm shy. Exactly, Shelly. Like, I mean, but even then, I'm not afraid of the white policeman because I know my rights and I haven't done anything wrong. Ooh, don't be hiding in the bushes, baby. I like being watched too, so that's cool too. Can you feel it? Oh, I like that name. Can you feel it? Hey, baby, how you doing? Yes, I can feel it. Can you? Caribbean Foods Play. How you doing, baby? You rocking with me? Hmm. See, y'all don't. Outspoken. I know how you are, baby. Nope. I heard too many stories, baby. Heard too many stories about you. Don't get me trapped up in a situation in one of these stories. Right. That's the only name that you hear all the time. Hey, baby, my skillet. How you? Hey, skillet. How you doing, baby? Hey, Tisha Lee. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. We're both blushing. Can you feel it? I blush all the time. See, a view, Miss Pam. That shows how good your heart is. My heart is blackened and turned to stone. Not really, y'all. Y'all know it's not. But I see people for who they are. I see people for what they show me. I don't try to put on a rose-colored glasses to see people as not. I see what you show me. I see what you do. I see what you say. I watch what you've done in the past. I watch how you handle things in the past was not. That's how I live my life. I don't sit here and allow people. diving. Wow, so sweet. I see people for who they are. I don't see people for what I want them to be, and that's the problem I think a lot of people have on this YouTube thing. I say all the time, if y'all watch my videos, or have seen any one of my videos, people show you who they are. It's up to you to believe them the first time, because it's not something that you can change in who they are. Because she works for the beast. She is a beast, Johnny Mac. That's why. She likes confusion. Her life revolves around chaos. Her life revolves around madness and stupidity and confusion and craziness. That's how she thrives. She is living when people say her name. She is living when people gravitate towards that craziness and that crazy energy that she has. She lives for that. And that beast is what she craves. She don't want her off the YouTube street. She wants her here. She needs her here to help her keep up confusion. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it, baby. Okay. So it's like, my thing is, I'm reading you guys' comments, you guys, so please don't hold my non-eye contact at times against me, please. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Ask your question, Johnny Mike. What's your question, baby? And everyone's baby in here or sweetheart, so male or female, you know, I don't care. Um, a chaos demon, right? A chaos demon, someone that loves chaos, that thrives on chaos, that grows and builds on chaos. The more chaos they have, the stronger they get. Yes, we are the foodies, baby. And for the name, like I said, this channel is about calling out the hypocrisy, the bullshit. And I want to give you food for thought. I want you to think about things when you come over here. Be it whatever I do, I want you guys to think about what I'm doing, or think about how what I'm saying may apply to your life and how it can help your life become better. Hey, Edie, how you doing, baby? Welcome. Thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate that for those that are walking in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know, right? I mean, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. But yeah, it makes no sense that yes, excuse me, sorry about that. Let me look at something right quick. I can't even deal with that right now. Sorry, y'all. I just got someone just sent me something. I can't deal with that right now. I, not where my mind is at. I can't. Silly. Yo, give me a second. I need a shot. I need a shot, you guys. I need a shot. I need a shot. I need a shot. I can't. Oh, thank you. Live tattoo. I dig you too. What happened? Not. I can't even explain what happened. No, thing is, what I think to be honest with you, I should have been in the bushes, Mysterious Mermaid. I should have been in the bushes before I looked at that image. Oh my god! I'm gonna throw you a secret baby shower. Okay, I got you. I got you. A secret baby shower. Is it gonna be before or after Club Chat Vegas? Let me know because I want to know who the pappy is. I know who the pappy is. But yeah, it's like I think that no one is scorned by Sean Bradley. I think that what the problem is that Um, they get mad because he chooses to walk away from them, and they realize that they lost something important. They lost something that could have been meaningful, something that could be cool. You know what I'm saying? Something that could be life changing and lifelong, and a lifelong thing. So that's what I think that that issue is. I am club chat. I am too. I'm your club chat baby mama too. 2028. That's when the baby's due. That's a long gestation period. Oh my god. You having quadruplets? Shit, you the new Octomom. Ah! Sheila E, I will find where you are and I will come get you. You and I will have a steak dinner. Don't play with me. Ah! Gross. Gross. Oh my god. Yeah, right. I almost threw up in my mouth. Don't do that. Oh my god. Don't do that. Don't. For y'all who don't know, I have a very weak stomach. And just that image. Yes, a steak dinner. We will have a steak dinner up in here. I have a very weak stomach. Oh my God, don't do that, Sheila E. I'm very visual. I have a weak stomach. And I don't. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. That threw my whole situation off, Sheila E. I can't stand you, but I love you so much. Sheila, you are begging for a steak dinner with me. You are begging for a steak dinner with me. Oh my god, I can't stand you, Sheila E. Big happy thoughts. Right, I gotta hold up. Let me look up. Hold up. I can't even do that. I can't even do that. I can't. I'm so upset with you, Sheila E. I'm so mad at you. I am so mad at you. How dare you? Can y'all please stop that whole? Have y'all noticed I haven't even mentioned that whole situation in none of my videos since it happened? I don't care. Ah, I don't do. That's damn. Isn't that illegal to have sex with retarded people? I mean, stop it. Oh my god. I'm not even blushing. I'm like laughing because I'm like disgusted. I'm like, y'all are so silly. I love it, but oh my god, stop, stop. My stomach hurts. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I got you, baby. I've been working on some things, you guys, that I'm gonna upload in a little bit, like the next couple of days or so. That's gonna be the first part of how I'm gonna help you guys for Vegas. If who those who need help. Skillet, you're right. And the view, I'm not a view. Sheila E already crossed me, so me and her is done. I'd be happy to help you for Vegas, Sheila E. Be happy to help you. Mm-hmm. Oh God, I can't even deal. I need a shot. I need a shot. Not for only that, because what she said. I need to calm my nerves because that is disgusting. Ugh. Ugh, Jesus, I can't even deal with y'all. Yes, thank you, Miss Leo, for putting my email address down there. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. That done threw me all off. Threw me all off. But yeah, I just don't understand how someone who professed to love her community and her people so much that will have those visceral words and those aggressive and nasty and self-deprecating words come out her mouth so easily. You know, yeah, like I said, what does she say? Um, she's not African American or Afro American. She's a black woman. Black, well, yeah, like even the term she used to describe her, like she said, I walk these streets with a long dick, a long black mandingo dick. Like no respectable black person is going to use that terminology. That's what the slave masters. Sure, we got the burping drinks. That's what the slave masters used to call black men, mendigos, and bucks. They thought we were animals and we had big dicks. True, but that's the point. The point is for another black woman who says that she loves her people to say that is referring back to that mentality of a bed wench to me. So all the things that she have done, everything that she says, everything how she acts and how she reacts refers think that she is what does Kid got to say? Reading. She's gonna stay with yes. Yes, possibly. She's just more. She's not alpha male. No, she's not alpha male. She's crazy and delusional. An alpha male, alpha female is not going to act and respond the way she acts. There's a lot of alpha females in this chat right here. Miss Leo is an alpha female. That's why I got her on my team. Because I like strong women. I like women that embody strength, confidence, integrity. That's what an alpha female is. Same thing with an alpha male. Alpha female is not talking about somebody walking around with a long mandingo dick. That's not alpha female to me. That is someone, Miss Leo, Miss Leo, I got you, baby. That's what alpha female is for me. Someone who I can't see everything, y'all. Oh, that's the perfect acknowledgement because she does. Jaja Biggs. That's what she looked like. Jaja Biggs. That's what she looked like. Exactly. Oh my God, that's exactly true. Exactly true. Oh my God. What else I was say? She told me one time that as black as I am. See? Another fucking racist statement. Now that's a racist statement. That's a racist statement. What light black woman with blonde hair and gray eyes tell a dark-skinned, beautiful sister, as black as you are, you should understand racism? That means that she's out of touch. She can't understand what racism is because it hasn't affected her based on her economic status or her social economic status, or based on her skin tone, things of that nature. See, you guys, I don't have to know everything. I don't profess to know everything. What I do know is what I see, and my eyes don't lie to me. If she's not married to a white man, she has a bed wench's mentality. Point blank. Period. Well, she got married. She got married when you said your grandfather's white. Those who are new to this chat or new to my channel, I'm mixed. I'm black, Hispanic, and Native American. So I'm mixed. But guess what? Walking through society, walking through this world, in this body, in this skin, I'm a black man. So I get all the bullshit, all the looks, all the stares, and the fact that I'm 6'3", 200 plus pounds, 215, 220 pounds. I'm a big guy. So people look at me as a threat anyway. And the fact that I'm somewhat, people say, attractive, I guess, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I get away with all this stuff as well. So it's a privilege and a curse to be who I am. But I don't use that as a crutch or as a weapon against people while it's not. If I could, I'd be so dark that my tattoos look like I look like you're reading Braille on my skin. I want to be that dark. I don't like being light skinned because it's a crutch that I don't want in this world. Hey, Dappy, how you doing, baby? Oh, she's a big liar. So I don't believe what she says is true, but I believe that she believes what she says is true. Her mentality is that of someone who is delusional. So every aspect of her life to me is a delusion, is a oasis, is a mirage. I'm spelling all over the place. I got a heavy tongue, y'all. Forgive me. No, she can't. Skillet, you like a cast iron skillet. Well oiled, well groomed, and always ready to fry something up, baby. I'm trying to read what y'all said. It's going too fast now. I never have to meet people in my chat talking all at once. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I worked this morning. I did some stuff for Club Trap Vegas. I got off work and I came here to talk to you guys. Melon is definitely in, hands down. Shit. You know what they say? The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Hey, Tessa Clemens. You in a good mood? Good. I'm lost. You lost? What you lost about, baby? Let me know what you lost about. Maybe I can help you out. But I won't say that person's name. Not over here. Well, we're all human beings at the same time as that, but we all have different experiences as human beings diving. And I understand that you go through a lot. Hey, Nanny Pooh, how you doing, baby? I know that you go through a lot based on people saying that you're one thing and you know what you are. But when you look as if you are a black person, the experience that you have in this world and in this country is different than someone that can pass as something other than a black person. I don't care one way or the other about anyone's race. I care about your integrity level. I care about how you present yourself. I care about how you treat me. I care about if you can hold an intelligent conversation. Hey, Terrence. Nap, you back? You back? And on YouTube. Ms. Leo, please put my um email address in here, please, so Nep can contact me so we can talk outside of YouTube, please. Because Nep, we need to talk. You and me one-on-one. Black man to black man. Please, Miss Leo, put my email in here for Nep can get it. And Nep, I need you to hit me up. We need to talk. Seriously. We need to talk. I need answers. And I don't need answers from all these people. It's not important for them. A lot. What did I miss? A lot. Nep. My email address is right there. Hit me up. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ms. Leo. Nep. Hit me up. Email address is right there. I appreciate it, bro. I'm serious. I need answers, and I don't need answers on this YouTube thing. No, I'm smoking. Thanks so much for coming, baby. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's my pleasure. Thank you, Miss Leo. I appreciate it, baby. I'm sorry, you guys. I got off track. I'm happy you're doing better, but we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Hold up. Whoa. Diving. And who else? Who's trying to argue with? Tessa? Not here. This is a safe place. We won't do that here. At all. And diving, you know that. You know we don't do that here. I don't know what just happened. I just saw a little bit of something. Okay. We don't argue here. We don't do that. I got you, Nep. Okay, we'll talk in a second. I'll call you when I get off of here. Not in this. Thank you. Hey, VS cries over chicken. Ha! I love that name. Or should I say, cries over chicken? You guys, test diving over here. We don't do that. If there is a situation y'all need to deal with, please deal with it outside of my chat. This is a safe place for everybody. Now, I don't want to act a fool. But those who know me know me. I'll act a fool up in here. Don't do that. We have fun, we drink, we talk a little shit, we're a little messy, but we don't argue with each other. This is a safe place. You come here to get away from that bullshit that's going on elsewhere. Elsewhere. We don't do that. Not here. If you're respectful, I'm respectful. If you're disrespectful, I get disrespectful. Don't do that over here, please. Yeah, my drink is almost gone. I have to refill this drink now. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Hey Night Rider, how you doing, baby? Okay, I got you. Yeah, don't internalize this stuff. This is YouTube. How many times are you actually going to see these people again in person? I'm good, thank you, baby. I appreciate it, Tessie. I appreciate it. Diving, you good, baby? Diving, you good? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Cause y'all know, like, I don't get, I don't cuss, I don't do all that nonsense over here. Shit. This mouth right here is real nasty, real fly, real ugly. I'll cut you both out and call it a day. Nepa, I'll hit you up. Trust me, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. Oh, you. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, over here, we're adults. I checked ID at the fucking door. If you're gonna act like a fucking child, get your motherfucking ass up off my chat, point blank, period. Now, I hate cussing at y'all or anyone, period. But everyone is accepted over here. This is not a place for that bullshit. Go to somebody else's channel for that nonsense. And Diamond, I know you love you some net, but I have a question for him too. It's not about the nonsense. Keep that shit over somewhere else. But let that shit go. Damn, what the fuck y'all doing? I didn't even see what the fuck's going on, but all I know is there's some nonsense going on in my chat. I don't like that shit. I mean, thank you, Live Tattoo, because I don't have time for that shit. I talk a little shit every once in a while, but I'm not nasty and vicious to those people. I'm not fighting with people. I don't fight. Well, I have steak dinners. I apologize, Tessie. I apologize, but I mean, you and Diamond going through some nonsense that makes no sense to me. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's be adults over here. It is me, Nep. That's the problem. It is me. But I try for not to show this side to you guys. It is definitely, I'm more comfortable cussing a motherfucker out and fighting you, having a steak dinner with you than I am being nice. Watch the videos. See, right, she ain't laughing. Well, not laughing, disgusted. Thank you for changing the energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But you guys, yeah. Bed wenches. There's more than one bed wench on this YouTube thing. There's a lot of people out here are bed wenches, was not, or at least have the bed wench mentality. View, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry I acted fool for a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I love that you came here, baby. I love that we had this time together. Here's the wigs. I like that bob wig on you, Pam, Miss Pam. I like that blonde wig and that bob wig on you. It fits your face. And don't piss on nobody tonight, Miss Pam. And Thomas, I'm sorry. This is not how my chat normally go. We have fun over here. We drink, we eat, we talk shit. I don't know what happened. I was talking, laughing, being disgusted by damn Sheila E. and her comment. I'm buffering now. Crispy memes. Crispy memes. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, crispy memes. That ain't gonna happen. We're gonna delete that message right there as well. Because yeah. As cute as it may be, inappropriate. Chrissy Mimi, you're in here, baby. Don't act a fool, okay? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell another. Now I'm just having fun with you guys. But basically, like I was saying, there's more than one bed wench on these YouTube streets, or there's more than one person with a bed wench mentality. And once again, a bed wench mentality is that you think that the white male is so superior to you and others that you are willing to please him or try to use him as a threatening agent to keep black men or men that are of non-white descent in line or in order, and you think that the white man will help you get where you think you want to be or where you think you should be. So that's what this whole thing is about. Was not, and this individual that I'm talking about, that I'm discussing, is one person that I realized was not, like yesterday. It hit me like a damn brick in the head that this person is a bed wench or has a bed wench's mentality, who chooses to keep these Caucasian people's words and thoughts in their mouths as a threatening agent and as a threatening tool to try to control or correct behavior of black people and black men, especially, that they feel is out of line. And although they do cherish the opinions of two black men, but these black men are afraid to challenge this individual. These black men are afraid to move past the individual because they know how this individual is. So I think that they have them around because these two black men are someone that are non-threatening to this individual. Exactly. Like, things people don't realize was that you think that a white person is going to cherish you or put you on this pedestal or keep you in the fold if they know that you are willing to backstab, betray, deceive your own people. You know that they think that if you're going to do it to them, when is my turn for you to do it to me? Will you find someone else more powerful, more substantial, have more pull and prestige than I do? But like I say all the time, you guys, watch people's behavior, because what they would to others, they would do to you. And basically that's what the white people think. They don't respect black people who turn against black people. Not for real, because they look at shit. You can't even be loyal to your own people, to people that look like you, who act like you, who've been through your own struggle. So why the fuck would you be loyal to me? And basically, that's the mentality that this person have. They go where the whatever clout is, or wherever the perceived clout is, because you don't understand that together we are the strongest people in the world. We are survivors. We are compassionate. We are loving. We are intelligent. We are talented. We are athletic. Everything that is in this world, we are. We are the original. We are the original people. So how can any copy, regardless how watered down it is, tell me as the original that I'm less than, I'm unworthy? I don't get it. Because hey Ursula, how you doing, baby? Because I apologize the energy change. I'm gonna have to need a minute because that energy that was just happening threw me all off. Right, she don't love herself. Myrtle, you're absolutely right about that, Myrtle. She don't love herself. She don't respect herself. She don't love herself. She don't have any kind of confidence in herself. Even with that fake laugh that she does. What's real about you? What about you is real? What about you is genuine? What about you that you can offer someone that they can hold on to and cherish and know that it's the truth? Hey, Black Queen, how you doing, baby? Hope you had a good weekend and a good week and a good day so far. Right, her family doesn't love her. The thing is, like, they made a compliment. I mean, compliment. They had a question a while ago that said, well, she made a comment. She went a while ago that said, I've been doing this way my whole life. I've never been whooped or beat. First of all, no one gets beat, but people do get disciplined. People do get put on punishment. People are told what's the right and wrong thing to do. And if you've never done that and you've been this way your entire life, that tells me that you've been ignored your entire life, because no loving parent is going to ignore that behavior that you exhibit today. And if you ignore and if that behavior was ignored as a child, that means that you basically was raising yourself, or raised by people who don't love you, or who don't pay attention to you, or who don't want your best, um, who don't have the best intentions for you. Because you need to be able to be told when you're wrong, have behaviors corrected as a child. That's what we learn as children: what's right, what's wrong, what you can and cannot do. How behaviors that you exhibit today will affect your future and your tomorrow. And as a child, if you was doing the same thing that you're doing today as an adult, you need your ass beat, like Miss Leo said. Be it now or be it then. Like I said, you haven't been touched hard enough. People haven't spoken to you in a way where you listen to the point to where you understand that people are not playing with you. These are adults. We don't have time for that. Hey, Mark Korn, how you doing? Welcome, Mark Korn. I'm a pull a Tracy now. I know about you, Mark Korn. Keep an eye on you. I hate to have to block you. I'm just saying. Hope you're not a troll. You're absolutely right, Tessie. You're absolutely right. She uses the worst terms and the most harmful, dangerous, despicable, divisive terms against your own people. I can't respect that. I can't even accept that from you. Okay, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, I was going to say, had to pull a Tracy on you. This food is food for thought. Helps you think, helps you grow, helps you be a better person. Hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, if you use the worst terms and the most despicable terms and the most harmful and hateful terms against your own people, how can I respect you? How can I take you seriously? And 1 minute you're crying for your people, and the next minute, right, Ms. Mysterious, sorry, right, Ms. Leo. 1 minute you're crying and have your heart out and your bleeding soul out there for your people. Was that? The next minute you're calling them all kind of harmful names. Next minute you are out there threatening them, harassing them, stalking them, pretty much, because that's what you're doing. You are the embodiment of a self-deprecating Negro. You are the embodiment and the definition of a self-hating Negro. You are the embodiment of someone who don't love themselves because they haven't been shown what true self-love is. You are someone who don't understand that together we are stronger. Divided, we will fall. We haven't been where we have want to be or want to go because the people like you out there who think that going to the white man is going to be what helps you propel forward and helps you move forward. Think about Black on Wall Street. You're right, Mark Karn. You're right. Think about Black Wall Street. We were so profitable and so much more economically advanced when we were together as one, owning our own stuff, doing our own things, frequenting each other's businesses, and saying, helping each other grow and build. And we became so powerful that it was a threat. It was seen as a threat by others, so they had to come through, burn down, bomb, kill, to show, to teach the lesson. Y'all will not survive if y'all choose to come together. Think about how welfare started in the Black area was that on Roosevelt. Yes, I'm also very educated and very knowledgeable. Exactly, Tessie. She was telling the truth. Not only self-discipline that he proved was self-love. Hey Zimmer, how you doing? Welcome. You're right. There is, like I was telling, diet. Oh, thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Um, exactly. Black Wall Street killed over 300 people. But Zimmer, what you said? There's only one race, the human race. That's nice for us to say. That sounds real nice. That sounds real cool. But in the real world, we know that people treat people of color differently. We know that people treat Black people differently. One of the reasons that we're discussing right now is they treat us differently is because that we treat each other like shit. How can they respect us and love us and care for us if, oh, thank you, Zim, appreciate that. They treat us differently and like shit because we treat each other like shit. It starts with us. It starts with self-love, self-acceptance, self-appreciation, self-knowledge. It starts with us. We can't expect anyone else to treat us better than we treat ourselves. Because guess what? Me as a Black man, I don't treat anyone better than they treat themselves. I can't push a rock up a hill. I refuse to. Because guess why? I got a bad back. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I don't have time to care more about you than you care about yourself. I need to be able to be as self-assured and as self-confident as you want me to see you as, and show me that. Hey, Miss Tish, how you doing, baby? This is what I'm saying. Thank you, lady. Thank you. Well, Mark, is thing is, hate to say this was not, but the Black people had more financial stability during segregation than they do now, because we were frequenting each other's businesses. We were frequenting each other's things. It's just that we, like that, as a Black man, I don't want anyone to give me a handout. I don't want your fucking handout. What I want from you is you not to stand in my way or stop me from reaching my fullest potential. I don't want you to hinder me from being the best person that I was meant to be. And I don't, and I'm not going to hinder you from being the best person you were meant to be. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to be there to support you. I'm going to be there to love on you and to cherish you and to give you, what you need to better yourself. Even playing field, right, Patricia? Not even playing field was that. Just let me on the field so I can show you what I can do, and don't stand in my way. And since you mentioned field, let's say baseball was not. When there was the Negro League, that was the baseball league was not. The two different leagues. when Hank Aaron and Jackie Robinson and those people came in was not, they didn't ask for you to throw the ball slower. They want you to use your best pitches at me was not, so I can show you what I can do. How I'm gonna hit that shit up off the park. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to give me anything that I can't give myself. I don't want from you what I don't believe and want for myself. I don't want you to give me anything. Just don't stand in my way and allow me to reach my fullest potential. Don't stand in my way and don't, use laws and structures to hinder me from reaching my fullest potential. Don't have the mentality of trying to separate me from what I'm meant to be and my destiny. Don't make my journey harder than it already is. It's already work to motivate myself in the society to get up every day and walk out there into the world knowing that I have three strikes against me. But then to have someone else try to throw some extra nonsense onto me was not that I don't deserve or want is even more that I don't need. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. I'm reading you guys things now. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Man, who all I can do is be who I am, baby. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I do. Right. Exactly, Tessie. Like we stuck together more. Like we were barter with each other. Was not back during those segregation days. Those who had financial means will help the ones who didn't. Was not. So while they would trade services, whatever. If you help me with this, I will give you this. I will come clean your house. I'm a great gardener, so I'm growing fruits and vegetables with them. So I'm going to help you by giving you some of my fruits and vegetables if you help me with this right here. I'm going to help you work on your car if you help me with this right here. I'm going to help watch your children if you help me with this right here. Those type of things is what we need now, and that's what we don't have because people like this individual that I'm talking about choose to use the terms nigger bitches and niggers and rats and roaches, throw them all of them in jail. You know, it's like, I don't understand. Thank you, Nanny Pooh. I was distracted for a second, but now I'm back. You know, right? It's like love thy neighbor. First it comes with love thyself. Because if you don't have love for yourself, how can you love someone else? How can you love your neighbor? That's why I always end my videos and my lives with love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. You can't sit up there and tell me like I don't want like just it's someone like that. I don't want you to love me the way you love yourself. I want you to love me better than you love yourself because clearly you don't love yourself at all. You know what I'm saying? And if what you're displaying right now is love, I don't want and or need that type of love from you. Love me the way I love myself. Which goes back to I can't treat you better than you treat yourself. I can't love you or do more for you than you do for yourself. I can't be that person that you want to fill you up if you're not come to me full. Like I said in a couple of videos ago, was not I came to YouTube as a complete human being. I came to YouTube as a complete manifestation of who I am. If I have one subscriber, if I have 1 million subscribers, was not, I'm still gonna be food junkie. I live in my truth every day. I always feel myself every day. The only person that I have to see in a mirror every day is me. This face right here is what I gotta look at every day and like what I see. All this right here is great. I love it. I love you guys. I love my subscribers. I love my new subscribers. I love conversations back and forth with you guys. I love your comments because you guys know who comment on my videos on my page that I always respond back with positivity. Even if your comments may be a little negative or maybe perceived as negative, what I do is, with all due respect, thank you for your comments. Thank you for your words. This is my thoughts. It's about respecting people, was not. And if I was to be here cussing and fussing and raising hell all day, every day, was not, yeah, they will give me more subscribers and more views, but it wouldn't be who I am. I come to you and change the energy of a lot of you was not because I try to be something different than what you're used to, what you have seen all week long, all weekend long, all day long for your time here on YouTube was not. It's fun to go from chat to chat to chat to chat, watching the mess, but at the same time, isn't it refreshing to come to a chat or come watch a video that is trying to uplift you and empower you and encourage you? What did Mark say? Oh, thank you, Mark. And thank you, Zimmer. Appreciate it. Then, what do I say? I can only be who I am, and that's honesty. Exactly. Love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself, and respect someone else. It's about love and respect. It's not about Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all know I act a fool now, so don't think that I'm all sunshine and roses all the time. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I know that I can. I'm not for everybody. I know I'm not. Just like Mark found me, just like Zimmer found me was not. You know, people who are meant to find me will find me. People who are not will not. People that like me will like me. People who won't. But guess what? I like me. I'm okay with who I am. I love me some food junkie. I love me some him, baby. I really do. Which gives me the freedom to love y'all unconditionally. That's why I love everyone who chooses to give me their time. Because guess what? You don't have to be here. There are millions of other people that you could be watching. There's a million of other channels that you could be at right now. Millions of videos that you could be watching. Millions of things that you could be doing right now. But you chose to spend your time with me. You chose to give me your energy. You chose me to give me your love. You chose me. You chose me to give, to pour unto. So that's why I'm going to pour unto you, the most authentic version of myself that I can be. Are y'all from Australia? Oh, thank you, Zim. I appreciate that. Nanny Pooh, thank you so much, baby. Positive energy. I try to be. Now, I can't promise you it's positive energy all the time, but for the most part, 95% of the time, it's going to be positive energy. The UK. Oh, what? What? International? I got some international foodies up in the house. That's what's up. That's London. That's what's up, mate. Now, I can't do an accent down, but I can try. I'm just saying. We're going to have fun. Welcome to the Food Junkies channel. Y'all are all foodies now. Y'all, I got my first international foodies. That's what's up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't understand that people that try to, you know, throw ugliness and, visceral into the atmosphere, into the place, and then think that, throwing gas or fire is gonna help it not destroy stuff. Like when, fire can be beautiful. Y'all know that I like some fire now. Fire can be beautiful, but at the same time, it's destructive. And you need to understand how and when to burn things. Like there's an art, because I'm an artist. You guys, just for y'all, everyone who doesn't know, I'm an artist. I love food too. There's some food on here as well. There's some food on here as well, you guys. So check out the channel. There's some food on here as well. And I eat and drink a lot on this channel when I'm live. So y'all see a lot of that as well. But I'm an artist, and there's an art called wood burning, where you use a certain tool to burn wood. You know what I'm saying? And you make different designs and things of that nature. Hey, No Salt BP, how you doing, baby? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And it's like that's a fine art, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, fine. You mukbang. I do mukbang every once in a while. Yes, I do mukbang. I do mukbang every once in a while. Yeah. But yeah, it's like there's an art called wood burning, whatever, where it uses a specific tool to make beautiful pictures of whatnot. So, like I said, art can be beautiful. Art can be, I mean, art is beautiful, but fire can be beautiful. But fire is also destructive if you don't know what to do with it, if you don't have the right mentality and the right control of that said fire. So yeah, like everything is about balance still. Still shaking in California? Oh my God. Hope you guys okay. Are you okay? Is everything stable? Nothing was damaged? Too bad, I hope. I hope you're okay. I hope you all okay in California. I prayed for you guys last night. I prayed for you guys last night. I prayed for you guys last night. But yeah, but like I said, that mentality of that bed wench mentality, like I said, even if she's not married to someone, a white man, I should say, well, it's not, because I don't want to offend anyone, whatever. But even if she's not married to a white man, she has that bed wench mentality, the mentality where she thinks that white man is this great thing and everyone else is beneath them, which is not true. It is. Is this your first earthquake? No salt. Is this your first earthquake, baby? Does I mean I know it's had to be crazy. The earth damn moving underneath your feet. That's crazy. Oh my god, my nerves were shot now thinking about it. Oh, I just imagine myself in an earthquake. Yeah, it's like you have that bed witch mentality. Like people have that slave mentality that think that they have to bow down to someone because they think the person is more inferior to they are. Hey, Truth Slayer, how you doing, baby? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, okay, okay, but still not good. But this is not your first. The first probably was your nose was shot. I bet. But yeah, like people who have that mentality where they think that someone of a different race is more superior than a black race because they're not black, or because someone is lighter skinned, or because someone has a more straighter texture of hair or a more lighter color eye texture. Do you not realize that us as black people comes in all shapes, colors, sizes, textures? We are the ones that originated. Everything else comes from us. So we encompasses all spectrums of the gambit. No, but this here on this channel, Mark, this is a safe place. We discuss everything. We will discuss everything. What I say is never done in a malicious intent. It is never done with the intent to harm or hurt anyone. Then binge watch the video, Zimmer. I'm sorry, Truth Slayer. What did Truth Slayer say? Sorry. Ugh. I'm sorry, Truth Slayer. I didn't hear what you said, baby. I'm talking right off of my mouth. Oh, say hey. But yeah, it's like we as black people come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. Was not so. You have black people who are extremely fair skinned. You have black people who are dark as midnight. You have black people who have green eyes. People who have pitch black eyes. Was not people who have tightly curled hair. People who have very straight hair. We encompasses every aspect of the diaphragm. Was not and genetic code, so that we can be anywhere and everywhere. We are the original. That's like you have an original Picasso, and you have a lithogram of a Picasso, the same picture. You have a printed image of a Picasso. You have a replicated image of a Picasso. Which one's more? I mean, they're all beautiful in itself, but intrinsic, which one has the most value? The original has. And I say that we, as black people, are more important than anybody was now, but we are strong as fuck. Look at what we go through. Look what we've been through. How forgiving we are to everyone. People are so afraid that if black people get into power, we're going to treat them the same way that they treated us. If we wanted to treat you the same way you treated us, we would have by now. The only way that happened was on Amistad. It's on the slave ships that we came on into this continent on, where they rose up against the brutality and the inhuman conditions that they were brought into. Just like in certain plantations was that, yes, it happened where black slaves rose up against the plantation and the slave masters or whatever, because it was because of the inhumane conditions in which they were being treated. It's like we are the most forgiving people on this planet. We are the most forgiving, loving, nurturing people on this planet as Black people was not. And I realized that several years ago, like, damn, we forgive people so much, so easily, no matter how much damage they do onto us. Hold up, whoa, that went small for a reason. I'm sorry. The chat went small. You gotta try to make it bigger, back to normal size. Okay, it's back now. But yeah, we are the most forgiving and loving people on this planet, whatever. We are the most understanding people on this planet. And for people to think that we are going to treat them the way they treat us is impossible. We can't. It's not in our nature. Yes, there's some that will act a fool, but for the most part, no. Exactly. Look at the old Buddhas, Tessie. Look at the old Buddhas back in the day. They had wide noses, cheekbones for days. You know what I'm saying? They have all kind of African American features. If you look also at if you look at history and wall paintings was not, it depicted some of the most ancient color on wall paintings and stuff like that depicted Black people since the beginning of time. We've always been there, was not. They changed history was not to fit their narratives. It's up to us as people was not to go beyond and expand our education, was that, like I always say in my videos, look past the nose on your face to what people are trying to show you. See what they're not trying to show you. Hear what they're not saying. Always be looking for more, looking for better, looking for improvements. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout me out to your mates. And it's not that I don't appreciate and love other people, was not. I have to love myself first. I have to appreciate who I am. I have to understand. First I have to understand who I am, respect who I am, and then I have to love who I am. Embrace it. You can't sit up when any people say. Yeah, it's not easy to forgive. Right. You forgive, but you never forget. You, like I said, open up your heart. Please open up your heart. But don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Open up your heart, but keep your eyes open as well. Don't close your eyes, because people want you to be so infatuated with this image or with this representative that they want to show you that you lose track and lose sight of not only who you are, but who they actually are and what their purpose and motives are for you. I want people to understand what's not. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna say the wrong things. I'm gonna do the wrong things. I'm not always perfect. I'm never perfect, actually. But I'm human. I'm gonna make sure that I give you all of me, the good, the bad, the indifferent, and give you that choice to either accept it or not to accept it, to appreciate it or not to appreciate it, to nurture it or not to nurture it. I want the same thing in return. What did I say? Oh, Zimmer, no. See, Zimmer, you will not make me cry up in this motherfucker. That's what you will not do, sir. Or ma'am. Young man or young woman. But thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, my goal is, if I could help one person live better today than they did yesterday, my job is done. Point blank, period. I'm not trying to be anything other than a vessel of love and goodwill to my fellow human beings. And I want you to be the best person you are meant to be. Live out your best life, live out your best destiny, live out everything. It's just that I want people to be their best selves. I want you to always understand. Yes, and thank you guys. Thanks, Emma, for sharing that because he don't have to share that. They don't have to share that. Oh my God, you guys. Zimmer, like, I mean, if you ever want to talk or email me, was that put my email is in this chat, so you can look at my email, and I'll be happy to talk with you, whatever. But I don't ever want anyone to ever not be their best self. I want people to always look forward to something. Always look forward to just it doesn't whatever you're going through right now don't last always. This is just a blip in time in your life was not, and you have to make a conscious decision to move forward. You have to make a conscious decision to truly and wholeheartedly love yourself and know that you are meant for more than just where you are. Like I wasn't born with silver spoon, my mouth was not. I wasn't born in the best conditions or the best situation was not, and I go through that story at a later date. But I've always known that what God meant for me is only for me, and I can't depend on someone else to make me feel good about myself. I tell people all the time in my videos, and you'll see this if you watch my videos, um, that I don't give people power over me or how I think about myself because if I allow the cheers to bring me up, the jeers will tear me down. If I allow someone to say, "Oh, Fujunka, you're so attractive us now," and have that blow my head up, when they tell me that I'm ugly, I'm gonna be just as low as I was high. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And I don't ever want to give people that type of power over who I am. So I know who I am. I hold true to who I am. I stand in who I am. The good, the bad, the indifferent. And I want everyone to have that same type of confidence and energy and come with that as I have. Because I think that is powerful. If it unprepares you for it was not. People look at you differently when you have that type of confidence and that type of strength, whatever. People look at you because they can sense that from you. And thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for giving me that time. Yes, Yolanda Adams. Oh God, yes, I love Yolanda Adams. Sorry, Yolanda Adams. Exactly. The sun will shine. Like it's never it's whatever you're going through was not. It can always be worse. And that's how I have the mentality was not. Regardless of what I'm going through right now in this moment, it can always be worse. I cannot be alive to go through this and experience this and learn from this. I could not have the mentality that I have to move forward and take this situation right here and be better in the future. I cannot have the wherewithal of a person that understands that everything is meant to teach you a lesson and to propel you forward. Oh yes, my foodies are loved. We love you, Zimmer. We love you, Mark. We love you both. I love all of you here. All of you that will watch this, I love you. All the ones that have seen this, I love you. All the ones that will see this, I love you. I really, truly do. Because I know that it is my pleasure to know you and have you watch me, to come to my channel. It's my pleasure. It's not yours. Y'all don't realize this is a little secret between you and me. I do this for me. This helps me. And I love you for that. I'm sorry to hear that, Zimmer. But my question to you, Zimmer, is this: negativity. I cuss their ass out and keep it moving. I mean, I really do. That's how I deal with negativity. I cuss their ass out and I keep it moving. Because guess what? Like I said, the only person that I truly have to be around is me. You know what I'm saying? I am comfortable enough to be with myself, to be by myself. And they may sound generic, they may sound like I don't feel because I love everyone that I'm with. But guess what? I know the reality of the situation is this. I live in reality. I was born alone. I don't have a twin. I would die alone. I bring people into my circle and into my life and keep you there and keep them there because I want you there. I don't need you there. You know what I'm saying? My mom has always told me, have people around you that you want around, not that you need around. That's why I'm a jack of all trades. I can cook, I can clean, I can build a damn fence, I can cut grass, I can take out garbage, I can sew, I can mend, I mean, my mom taught me was, and I learned that lesson from my mom. What did Patricia say? Exactly. If God brought you to this, he can bring you through this. And without a test, there's no testimony. Zimmer, just think that what you've been through, what you've been through, um, by even sharing your story with us, because there's a few people here that's commenting and talking with you was not knowing how many people are in the bushes or will be in the bushes and watch this love and outpour to you and your story and how that's going to help them. You know what I'm saying? Everyone helps each other. We help each other. We help each other. The good, bad, and the different. And that's good. At least you have two rocks in your life that's keeping you stable that you can grab onto when you feel like the tides of this world and this stuff is beating you so up so much with that and tossing and turning you, whatever. You have two people that you can count on and you can hold on to. That is your stability, and that's a great thing. At least you know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, that's a blessing that you have Mark and your mom. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing in itself. And I like to look at the blessings that we have because like I said, we have more in common than we have not. I like looking at the blessings that I have. Like I said, if you watch my very first video, it's the same energy, it's the same person, it's the same words that I'm saying right now. It's the same. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I came here complete. I came here whole, and not everyone does that. Was not. But if I can help give onto you, if I can help build you up, if I can help, you know what I'm saying, pour love onto you, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to help people. I'm not so selfish or so self-centered that I'm not able and willing to help change the energy or help you change the mindset of someone to a better place, to help you think differently, to help you think another way. Not change who you are as an individual, or it's not. But if change is what you need in a positive direction, I'm happy to be that instrument to help you with that, even if it's just words. I'm in America. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, in America, the USA, Atlanta, Georgia. And Zimmer, if I can give you one piece of advice as well, very similar to what Miss Patricia Ellison said, write your story down. Start journaling. Get it out, get it up and out of you and put it on paper because you don't know what putting it on paper will do to help you release it. Exactly. This is what we do. We build you up. We build you up. We want you to be nourished. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be strong. But really, Zimmer, just start writing things down. It doesn't have to be all grammatically correct. It don't have to be um, perfect. It's called stream of thought writing. The first book I wrote was based on me doing that. You know, just start writing down, get it up and out of you. Because if you hold it in, Even if you have Mark and your mom to talk to, what's not, there are certain things that you may not want to tell them, but you can tell that journal, you can tell that piece of paper and a pen, and use that as your instrument to grow and get it up out of you. And just do that. Start there. You can do that by yourself. You can do that, you know, in the privacy of your own home, in the privacy of your own room. Right. I mean, because that's things that you don't want to tell someone else, but you still have those feelings and those thoughts, and that process of understanding that you're not alone. Let me write this out and let me release it. Release it. And the thing is, I happen to publish mine was not and put it in a poetic form. Like I said, I'm an artist. So that's what I did to help myself. Because trust me, who I used to be is not who you see today. People thought I was going to be in jail or dead, and I try not to revert back to that person. But there's times when I have to go there to get people up off me. Leave me alone. When I say leave me alone, leave me alone. But in saying that, that journal writing helped me a lot. I can tell my story in a way that I can get it up and out of me so I don't hold that energy in. Because all those are just energy. Welcome back, Diamond. We are moving on from that negativity to a more positive and uplifting situation right now. That's what we're doing right now, baby. We uplifting people, making you strong. You are. It's very therapeutic. I am unknown for now. Yes, very much so. But guess what, Mark? If they do, so what? So what? Bump them. You know what I'm saying? Those that's your experiences, and they can't take that away from you. Once not, they can make you feel bad about your own experiences. They can't make you feel less than because you experienced some things and you chose to be a man enough or a woman enough. I don't know who you are, but a person, a human enough to express yourself. And that's the problem that we have, especially in the black community, that as boys, as young boys, we're told and we're groomed not to express ourselves. We're groomed not to be able to say, I'm hurting, and being able to express that verbally was not, so we don't take that out violently. We are groomed not to be able to talk to one another was not to expose ourselves per se, because it makes you weak, it makes you look soft, it makes you look less than. And the reality is that it makes you stronger because you know what you've been through, what you're going through, and how it makes you stronger and how it makes you different and valuable than everyone else. See, and your journals can turn into a song. Your journals can be your story through a song. Like the book I wrote is a poetry book. It's a, so my stories, my thoughts have become poetry. My thoughts, my words, my pains, my struggles, the stories I've heard from other people that became my stories through poetry. And that what makes it powerful, makes it strong. Right. It's your story. Like you can, like one thing I tell people, I try to instill upon people, don't be afraid to be who you are or to be who you were. Because as someone said earlier in this chat, we're ever evolving. If you start staying stagnant, that's when the voices start coming in. That's when the darkness start coming in, start rolling in. But one YouTuber that we watch here that a lot of us are subscribers to is a young man named Sean Bradley. Was not. He always says, by the time you realize that you're looking at me, whatever, you're looking at my back because I'm gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? And it's about always constantly moving forward, always constantly being, taking that next step. You know what I'm saying? Being allowed to make mistakes, to fall, to stumble, to, but when you make that fall, that stumble, that trip that you may make in life as a human being, because we're all human beings, as you said, Mark, pick yourself back up, dusting yourself off, and moving forward. But learning what to do next time. Like if you see the same rock or the same pothole or the same hill, what to do to either go above it or or around it. Sometimes you may have to go through it. but learning from your previous situations to make you a better person. Learning from your previous situations to make your life better. Learning from your previous situations to ensure that you are being the best person that you are meant to be. Learning from your previous situations was not to make sure that you are not treating yourself well, but the world around you and the world as a whole well. You know, because it's called energy. Energy never dies. Energy is always recycled. What you put out there is what you get back in. So try to start thinking positive thoughts. Try to start thinking with an affirmation a day. I am kind. I am love. I am who I am. Exactly. There's always light in the dark because these darkness don't last for always. Darkness doesn't last always. It may seem like when you're in that dark place, when you're in that deep, cavernous mindset, cavernous mindset, whatever, it seems like you would never get out. You would never escape. But if you keep on moving forward, moving through it, thinking positively was that, you're going to eventually start seeing some light. And it's going to become less and less dark. It's going to become less and less claustrophobic. It's going to become less and less of a cave. It's become a field full of light and love and joy and happiness and all those things. Exactly. A song by, since we talk about gospel songs and things like that, a song by Donna McClurkin, "We Fall Down." He goes, we fall down, but we get up. And in the Bible, there's something like I forgot the number it used, but like some one of the people in the Bible stumbled like a lot of times, whatever. The point is they kept getting themselves back up, whatever. That's every story in the Bible, basically. You know what I'm saying? Write a sentence. You're right. Start small. Write a sentence. Say, just commit to yourself that I'm gonna write 5 minutes a day. And then as you start writing more, you'll realize that time gonna grow longer. And then you're gonna start telling your story in written form. It's never gonna be something that is just if even if you write down your dreams, your aspirations, write down your fears. If you're lonely that day, just write, I am lonely today. I am sad today. Start with a one sentence. Start there. And everything else is going to grow. Yes, I'm very happy that this will be released for you. You guys talk about yourselves. Babysit. I'm going to go to the restroom. Please don't go nowhere. Babysit for me, please, y'all. Y'all know who will be here for the babysit. Leo, tell them who that is. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Had to relieve myself. Yeah. Oh, that's in your book, certainly ups and downs? Or the process of writing a book was certainly ups and downs? Exactly. Well, words have power spoken positively and negatively. So you want to think and speak happy thoughts and positive thoughts. You don't want to make sure that you are constantly, you know, thank you very much. And we're happy to welcome you back. I mean, we definitely want to make sure that, you are positive and keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your progression and what's going on with you. Like, we care over here. We want to make sure that you're happy. And that's good. Words have power. And so I know sometimes we get in dumps and we have highs and lows. Life is not always happy. You know, the beginning of this conversation was about someone that I feel is totally unhappy in who they are in their life. So they choose to spread misery around these YouTube streets. And that's not a good thing. Yes. Well, y'all know I had to keep my side. I was eternal on Mark for a second because that Mark Corn, I didn't know what that was about, But happy that he's not a troll. Hey, on site. Hey, yeah, everybody say hi to Auntie. Auntie, we need your words of encouragement, baby. We're over here encouraging Zimmer and Mark Corn. They're from overseas. They're from overseas, so we're giving them some love. We're giving them some love. We're giving them some love, Auntie. And Mark and Zimmer, this is Auntie. She don't play games, but she's sweet as pie. She is sweet as pie. She is sweet as pie. But she gives you tough love, baby. And she's a fierce protector. Once she love you forever. I was at one of your block parties, Auntie, the other day. I was like, look at Auntie just getting it. I'm like, she's just getting it. She is just getting it. But yeah, Zimmer, I mean, you definitely have to come back and visit us. Make sure that you're okay. Make sure that you are doing well. We know you're not a troll, Mark. We are well aware of that right now. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm happy you found me as well. I'm happy that you found me. Well, this is a safe haven too. This is we don't play over here. We don't do that over here. We do not do that over here. I don't play those games. I do not play those games at all. We respect each other. We love on each other. We talk a little shit. We're a little messy at times, but it's all good, clean fun. There is never any malicious intent on this channel whatsoever. No, I don't go live every day. I do a lot of working, but I try to go live at least a couple times a week, mostly on weekends and late at night. But I do post videos pretty much every day, though. I do post videos every day. I really do. All the above, right, Diamond? All the above. Oh, and I thank Mark for bringing you to this stream. And I thank you for being here and staying here. I appreciate it. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff over over here. This is a hodgepodge of positivity. From crafting to cooking to eating on camera. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I try to be a safe haven. Like this is not something that I want people to walk away from feeling bad about themselves or being upset or being worse off than when they came. I want you to be better than when you came. I want you to be more informed, more loved, more appreciated, what I'm saying, than when you came. I want you to understand that, I'm here because of you guys. I'm here because people have given me their time, their energy, their love. So why can't I reciprocate that same thing? I'm happy you're here as well. I'm so happy that you're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, earlier we were talking about a really hard issue, a really deep issue, a really serious issue. But what we're doing right now is what I was saying from the very beginning that we should be doing, which is encouraging and loving on each other. Well, what we should be doing is building each other up, making sure that each other are happy and successful in whatever it is that you choose to do. And we love you back. It's not about, what I'm saying, trying to tear someone down or finding someone's flaws and, using it against them. It's about making sure that you acknowledge the flaws that's there, but at the same time, you know, you're building them and giving them something to grow upon and showing them the positivities and showing them the blessings that they have within themselves. Because we all have blessings, we all have talents that we have amongst each other, whatever. It's just up to us to be able to see them in each other. You know what I'm saying? That well, you're right. I appreciate Mark. Mark, like much respect to you for bringing Zimmer over here, and much respect to Zimmer for taking that plunge to listening and both of you guys talking and speaking and being so active in this chat. Because some people it's not for the first time, they will sit back and just look and not share as much as you both have shared with us, being your first time. So that in itself is a blessing. That in itself is something that I am proud and happy that you both have done that with. And I'm deeply appreciative. I really truly am. All right. It's a blessing, like, and right, and venting, like just telling your story or parts of your story. Thank you, and I respect you. I really do. It's like it's it's actually overwhelming. Actually, like it's overwhelming. You know, it's overwhelming because like I'm just food junkie. I'm just little old me in Atlanta, Georgia, sucking on the remnants of this drink I had. you know, just talking and being who I am. You know, I mean, I know who I am, so I know that I'm a blessing to this world. But to actually have it manifest itself right in front of my eyes, it's just humbling. It's humbling. It really is humbling because you know you don't know how this thing goes. I try to be. I try to be. I try to be the best person I was meant to be. We sure are, Miss Patricia Ellington. We sure are. We sure are. You know, anytime you want to talk and just vent and come visit us when we're live, come visit us. You know, I mean, and it's like thing is, I'm happy that you had something released today. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know us, we don't know you. But the fact that you can feel comfortable enough to have that release with us is humbling. It's fulfilling. It's astonishing. You know, it's very brave of you. It's very brave, and that's a good thing. That first step is always that hardest step. That first acknowledgement of something is always the hardest and most difficult to get over and to come through with. But the fact that you did that, keep moving forward. The rest is gonna be easy. There are gonna be some stumbling blocks, but it's gonna be easy. The further you go, the easier it's gonna come to you. To think positively, to have happy thoughts, to have good thoughts. You know, it is. But yeah, it's like I mean, I'm just happy now. I'm happy. like I'm happy. Yeah, life is so full of ugliness and nastiness and you know just divisiveness that doesn't make sense to me. Like if you're unhappy, stay by yourself. If you want to be sorry, if you want to stay unhappy and stay stuck where you are, don't bring people around you to make them unhappy as well. I don't understand that was not, and some other negativity was not that, you know, that people exhibit amongst each other, like your fellow man. Like how are you going to down someone else for no reason and you don't even know this person? It's much easier to build someone up than to tear someone down. It's much easier for you to be a positive force and positive and throw positive energy out there onto this world than it is to, you know, be negative and throw hatred and ugliness and divisiveness out there. Non-judgmental, not judgmental. And if we have a question, we just ask the question in a respectful manner. When we have advice, we give it to you in a respectful manner. If we have answers, we give it to you in a respectful manner. We're going to respect each other over here. If no one else, if nowhere else, right here we're going to respect each other. Right here we're going to love each other. We're going to build each other up, and we're not going to judge one another because none of us are perfect. I know I'm not perfect, at all, but I'm happy with who I am. I know that what God puts me through and the journey He puts me on is for me to be a better person, for me to learn from, for me to grow from. You know, exactly. You are the company that you keep. The whole thing saying, birds of a feather flock together, which means that when you are about the nonsense and craziness, well, it's not. That's what you not only that you're gonna go with them. That's what you're gonna draw to you. When you're about negativity, you're gonna draw negativity to you. It's about that energy thing. That I mentioned earlier. When you put out negative energy out there, you're gonna get that negative energy back. When you put out positive energy and positive vibes, you're gonna attract the type of people. You're gonna attract the type of energy. You're gonna attract that type of saying force. Saying that's gonna be drawn to you. That's gonna be drawn upon you. Whatever. Saying you can't put out ugliness and divisiveness and expect positive things to happen for you. You have to constantly be putting out positive energy, positive thoughts, positive actions. Not only just thoughts, but your actions need to be positive. Your motives need to be positive. You need to have good intentions for your actions. You need to make sure that what you're doing is something steeped in goodness, steeped in truth and honesty. You know what I'm saying? You have to be trustworthy. You have to have integrity amongst yourself. Hey, Shelly, thank you, baby, so much. I appreciate it. I mean, I have to change the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because, sometimes we get a little dark over here. Not over here, but in this sector. Sometimes we get a little dark. And, we all run within the same circles pretty much. Well, it's not, But yeah, I have to change the energy every once in a while. You know how I do it. I change the energy. I flip that energy up quickly. I do a, I do a crafting project real quick on you, to change the energy up. I'll do something different just to make sure this energy is changed. And so far, I've been on a lot of different topics lately, like such as just based on what I'm seeing here, people say that they're one way, and then as their actions doesn't show that. So that kind of pulls me to the topics that I'm talking about recently. Oh, it was just that a bed wench. Basically, you know what a bed wench is. Basically, I read the definition of a bed wench. Then I basically went on my view of who I think is a bed wench or have a bed wench's mentality. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that white people or Caucasian people is not, or Caucasian males, I should say, is much more important than us, and how they think that black men are scared of Jews, and how they think that black men are inferior or that will be threatened because you mentioned that you have a white lawyer or a team of white lawyers out there that's going to go against this black man, how you constantly threatening people, how you constantly throwing out old receipts or quote unquote old tea and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. That was about bad witches. Just how not only the physical manifestation of a bad witch, but the mental manifestation of a bad witch as well. You have that mentality of, oh well, I'm gonna go get Mister on you, so therefore you better change what you say or change what you do. Mister, he said that. No, it doesn't scare me to go get Mister. Right. I mean, a lot of people don't like. You may not be able to identify directly with what I'm saying, but if you think about it and just ponder on it for a moment or two, you realize that, well, it does affect me. Was because it affects the society and the community in which I live in which I belong. Because we all belong as different segments of the community, which is just so happy that we also belong as the part of the big community as well, which is the human race. Everyone experiences things so much differently. Oh, what time is it there, you guys? Oh my God, I kept y'all up. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. We have a good night. But what time is it there for real? I want to know what time it is. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just that we don't like we are so some of us, I should say some of us. Oh, 12 a.m. Okay. Oh, that's still late. Like 5 hours or so ahead of us. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. It's okay, you guys. No, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good night. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Mark, I'm sorry, not Mark. Zemmer, but Mark, that's for you. But Zemmer, for you, if you could write one sentence down tonight based on your day, what would it be? Write down that sentence, Zemmer. Write down the sentence. That one sentence that will describe your day, or even your experience here. Write down that one sentence. Start there. That'll be a great start. But yeah, like I was saying, Sleepy things, y'all so silly. I love it. Hey, Leo, Linus Queen, baby. How you doing, mama? Or mama to be, I should say. But yeah, like I was saying, we have become so disconnected. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. We have become so disconnected with who we are and what's going on with us that we choose to throw that out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think that we have become so disconnected with who we are and what we are and what's going on with us was that we allow that disconnection amongst with ourselves to spew out there into the world, and that's why this world is such chaos now. And this whole thing taking these thoughts and these processes and these emotions that we feel about ourselves onto these YouTube streets is why we have become this ugly, divisive entity that we are right now, which I think is horrible, 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 horrible. You guys, wasn't that nice of Zimmer and Mark to come in and visit us and talk with us and share with us? That was so nice. Oh my God. Leo, the Lioness Queen, we've been helping and just talking to and loving on two friends from overseas in the UK. We've just been helping in North London as well. We just been loving and helping on them because they was going through a little something. So we've just been helping and loving on them. That's what we've been doing over here for the past couple of minutes at least, besides the Bed Wench comment. But what do you guys think of Bed Wench? Like what do you think that? Because I don't. Me being the person that I am, I sure did. You're talking to them, Patricia. I don't understand what people get out of that type of behavior or mindset. Because for the life of me, I can't fathom lowering myself enough to allow someone else to take advantage of me. I can't fathom what I can gain to allow someone to treat me in a way that is self-deprecating or being a self-deprecating person because I'm so confident in who I am and where I come from and all those things that I just can't see. So what do y'all think that she gets out of that type of behavior? Do you think that it's I don't know. I don't know. Do you think it's something that she was raised unto? Do you think it was something that she cultivated over time? Do you think that it's something that, I don't know. What bothered you a lot? The title or the term? See, I think that the term is not a bad term. I think that the actions is what's bad. Like I think that we as people allow words to affect us in a way where they shouldn't. I know words are very, very strong, but the actions of a bed wench is what irritates and frustrates me. The mentality of a bed wench is what irritates and frustrates me. It could be self-learned behavior, right? It could be, Ursula. You're absolutely right about that. So my thing is that when you think that someone else, a white man, or even a white person in general, white or black, male or female, was not, is better than you because you're not white and they are, or someone of a higher economic standing is better than you because of their economic standing. To me, that mentality is more um, harmful than a term, you know. But it started because this individual used the term nigger bitch and things like that so fluently, so frequently, brags about their economic status, brag about their lifestyle, brag about their parents having money, having bragging about things like that. That what bothers me more so than me asking the question, do we have more than one of those in here? Because one is a self-proclaimed that. She calls herself that previously. Right. Exactly, Patricia. Miss Patricia. I'm sorry, because you're older than me and I respect my elders. No, it's not that because these I have plenty I was raised in Seattle, the land and home of the interracial couple. You know what I'm saying? Of all races. Asian, black, white, Asian, you know what I'm saying? All that, whatever. I have mixed people in my family. My nieces and nephews are mixed. You know what I'm saying? I have white, I have Asian, I have Hispanic, I have Mexican. I'm mixed. So it's not a thing about that. It's that mentality that a lot of black women have that think that just because you get with a white man, it makes you better than. And that white man is better than the black men that are within your same race category. And that's the mentality that I don't understand, that I don't like. And that's the mentality that we're touching on right now. It's not about the fact that you don't have a white husband or a white boyfriend or a white girlfriend or a white wife or Asian, this, that, and third. It's about the fact that you have that mentality that you think that they are better than you or they are better than your counterpart of the same race as you. So therefore, you must treat that race a certain way. You must talk down to or belittle that race or that male or that woman because you think that will put you at a higher standing to your partner or to your significant other, which is not true. I think that that's what I'm touching on. That's what I'm trying to touch on and bring out to the forefront and have a conversation about. Like I said, I embrace people. Love is love. It's not. It's not about who you choose to love and who chooses to love you. If it's genuine and if it's pure, it's about the ugliness that our perception is because we think that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to put me in a higher standing socially, economically, if I choose to, down you. Like I read the thing from the Django, the Samuel L. Jackson's character was the one to do. Yes, very much so, very much so. Prayers and encouragement. I pray for y'all minds to get right. I pray for your lifestyle to get right. But just get your mind right. Let's start there. But yeah, does the Django character and sorry, the Samuel L. Jackson character in the Django, he was that Uncle Tom type character. You know what I'm saying? That character that will sacrifice his own people in order for the master or massa, I should say, to prevail and to keep the perception of strength and power. But your job, you work at the airport. You're not like a CEO of the airport or an airline. You work at the ticket counter. You fly on a buddy pass, or you're a stewardess, or whatever you are. Whatever you are, you're not the CEO of anything. Nanny Pussy, look at you. And there's a difference between a hoe and a bed wench. What's up, Sean Bradley? How you doing, sir? Um, You have to go back to the beginning of the video. Well, I didn't say the name, but everyone knows who I'm talking about. It's okay, Leo. It's okay, baby. I appreciate the fact that you've been here. But the person who's a bed wench, Sean, is the person that always call black women nigger bitches, call cockroaches. Oh, you know this person very well, Sean. This person have a team of white male lawyers after you. That's who I think is a bad wench or have a bad wench's mentality. You know, they're born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Is that what the white community call it? So they say, right? So you know what I'm talking about. You know, the name's not important, like I always say. It's the mentality and the actual actions and behavior of the person that is what I'm discussing basically. That's why I asked the question. Based on her behavior, based on the actions, and based on the definition I read of a bed, which at the very beginning of this situation, leads me to believe that this person has a bed wench's mentality and is basically maybe a bed wench, although her husband is black. You know, because bed wenches, what they do is they think that white man is going to save them. Right. It's not by choice. It's something that's ingrained. I think it is. And like I said, back in the days, a bed wench was someone that was forced to be there to make sure that the master is fulfilled sexually at his desire and his will. But the modern day bed wench, especially the self-proclaimed bed wench, she chose that because she called herself that. So that's why the question arose based on all the hearings that I've heard this person say and all the visceral words that they speak led me to ask that question because to me it's a burning question that needs to be answered. You can't say that you love your community and you love black people, whatever, when you're constantly speaking so negatively and visceral and threatening toward black people at a constant basis and using the white man or Jewish man, because when you say Jewish, you might as well say white. Although there's plenty of black Jews out there, but when she says it, she means white man as a way or as a form to threaten someone, especially another black man or a black person in general. You can't do that and not have me ask a question. You can't do that without my mind going somewhere else and thinking critically. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a critical thinker. I like to think critically. I like to look at what people are not trying to show me. Look at what you say. Watch your actions. Listen to your words. That's okay. It's okay. I gave you the characterization, sir, not the name, because I don't speak names. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do is probably in a negative way. But if I say something positive about you, I'll say your name as well. But yeah, I mean it's in general, anybody. But yeah, it's just that those characteristics that I mentioned that I read from that I've heard her say out her mouth just led me to ask that question, and I just needed that conversation to be had. That was one of the reasons, Johnny Mac. Yes, you're absolutely right about that. But also was the sexual gratification of the slave master as well. But also the other topic I mentioned a couple of videos ago, buck breaking was also to what I'm saying, draw that line. You know, a lot of things, a lot of terms that is used and was used back in the day and that's used now is a form to divide the black family. Yes, yes. You're absolutely right, Johnny. You're absolutely right. But it was also also like I said, it's a power. Both of those are power moves. Basically, both of those are power things where it was used to show that I have the power and I can take what I want from you willingly at my will, type of thing as well. So it's like it's a whole mindset You're choking, but you're listening. Oh my God, you okay? Sees too much. You okay? Everybody, is she okay? I pulled a Tracy just then. Everybody, is she okay? Oh, cooking. Okay. What you cooking? I like some food. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, like a lot of people try to act like I was talking off the side of my neck or something like that, like I was talking craziness. I need us as people, especially us as YouTube content creators, to dive in more than just the mess. I need to. I mean, we love mess, we all do, but I think that we need to be also informative and letting people know certain things. I think that people are looking at us as if we don't have knowledge and we don't have intellect, we don't have baked chicken, as if we can't have real commentary, as we can't talk about other things other than what each other are doing or what each other have said or the nonsense. Like we could use what we're seeing on this YouTube thing as a springboard for content relating to historical things and social and political relevance. If you're intelligent enough, you can do that. If you truly have content and commentary, you can use what's happening on this YouTube street as a springboard and a starting off point to branch off into other topics and subjects. You know what I'm saying? Or as a base to talk about a different subject and things of that nature. And that's what I try to do. I try to, intertwine the mess with the reality, with a little bit of history, a little bit of comic relief, a little bit of everything. And to me, that's what true content is. And that's why I came on the YouTube thing. That's why I started my channel, because I wasn't seeing a lot of that. I was seeing a lot of mess happening, but no context or content to, pull everything together. Yeah, I mean, I think that, being new to this YouTube thing, only a couple of months now, you know what I'm saying, and building up my subscribership slowly, I think that, people expect you to be like everyone else. They expect you to, go with what's trendy, what's in vogue, what is the hot happening, new, fast paced thing, regardless of how you truly are. And when you start doing that and going that route, you break away from who you are and you stop being who you are and you start being what they made you to be and what they want you to be. And that's not genuine. And I try to be genuine with you guys. Y'all know that. Yeah, I was really surprised about that, Johnny Mac. I was really surprised about that, especially a lot of black men, you know, because that's some of the that was some of the that's why there's so much hatred and dislike towards the black gay man, because they think that it's because of that, and it's a taught behavior, especially in the black community. They think that I'm gonna do a video about that as well. I'm gonna touch on that right now. But yeah, they think that right, it was trauma it was traumatization. And it's not, you know what I'm saying, from back what happened during those times. You're absolutely right about that. See, we here. It does. You're absolutely right. See so much. It shows the mental and emotional, a little bit of mental and emotional capabilities of a lot of people. It really does. Like if your conversation is so one sided and so narrow minded that you can't branch a subject off into other things that is true and real, I think that I'd rather not have you on my channel. To be honest with you, I'd rather not. I'd rather not you be here, because sooner or later you're gonna do some bullshit that's gonna piss me off and I have to cuss your ass out. Well, people do like gossip is mess, whatever. I know. I mean, I'm on for now, but at the same time, it's that we all like gossip and mess. We do. I have to be honest. But it's the fact that I am much more than just gossip and mess. I am much more than just, hey, Queen V Tut, how you doing, baby? I'm so much more than just gossip and mess. I am so much more than just the bullshit that goes on these YouTube streets. And if I want you to like me and get to know me, I want you to be able to understand who I am, my train of thought, where I'm going when I say certain things, and why I am the way I am. why I feel the way I feel. I want you to know the backstory of who Food Junkie is, opposed to just seeing, oh, that's Food Junkie was like, he's cool, he's funny, he da da da. He likes mess. No, know that while I like mess, I can also have a serious conversation with you about a multitude of different topics and conversations. I am multifaceted. I am more than just one thing. Right, right, right. You love history, Sean? Good. I love history too. I like talking to people, talking about things that make sense. I like to try to get an understanding. Like I said, when I ask questions for understanding. Yeah, I can watch the History Channel and the Animal Channel all day long. Like I love it. I love it. Because the thing is, if you know where you've been, you know where you're going, and you know how you got where you are. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize nothing. Like I said, it's about all about energy. It never dies. It always recycles itself. It always presents itself in another way, one shape or form. So far, Miss Patricia, and Sean love history. Because I be exhausted, y'all. Like I don't see how Tracy runs these streets all day and all night. I get exhausted easily. I don't have time for that. Whew, I need some substance. I mean, I love history, but I love Black history as well. I love all kind of history. Black, American, German, Chinese. I love it all because I think it's you will see a thread of similarities through all types of history. You will see that common thread that makes us all human. That we all you will start seeing that we all have the same experience in one shape and one way of another. It's just to me, it's just knowledge is power. Knowledge is king. Once you understand why something is, you will always have that knowledge there. Yes, balance is a must for me too, Miss Ursula Kelly. It definitely is a must. Balance, like I said, it has to make sense to me. Like y'all know, in every video, I always say, help me make it make sense, because I don't know how. I don't understand it. If I don't understand it, I can't comprehend. If I can't comprehend it, I just can't comprehend it because it doesn't make sense. It has to make sense in order for me to comprehend it. Yes, I'm a sponge. I love to learn. I love to learn. I love seeking knowledge. I love seeking understanding. I ask questions for understanding. All that. I love that. I'm the same way. I don't. I like history. I like science. I like math. I know a little bit about everything. Mm, yes. Thank you, Sean, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have fun. Eat a lot of food for me. Bring a doggy back. The thing is, with Black History, Miss Patricia Ellington, is that we are, I hate to say this about us as the people, but we're so lazy. We want people to tell us everything. We don't want to go research it and look at it for ourselves. We want people to tell us, what happened, opposed to picking up a book or typing something in and doing some research to make sure that what we're reading and what we're doing is appropriate and correct. It's more than just one source. You have to go through multiple sources to make sure that you can put all those sources together to come up with a conclusion that makes sense. A lot of people don't do. A lot of people think that it's okay to just hear one source or one side, and the next thing you know, they think that they know the whole story without reading other sources of information. Like you just can't look out on Wikipedia and think that you know the whole history behind everything that is the topic at hand. You have to go through other different sources. That's why true news sources and reputable news sources say you need three confirmed sources that is telling the same thing or telling something similar. Was not to you to report what you have done your research on and talk about. You can't just look at one thing or read one thing and think that that's the correct way that it is. Because a lot of people don't understand. Like I did a series, I think I did a series in February. One of my first videos was not talking about some unknown black inventors. Of course, it got like one view, you know. But the reality is that I've always tried to bring a little bit of more knowledge and a little bit more substance onto this sector of YouTube because I think that we need it. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's why we are in the state that we're in. We're in this state of crisis and confusion because we are not seeking something outside of what we know. We're not seeking something different than what we are so accustomed to and what we're used to. And that doesn't make me better than anyone because I'm not. I'm just food junkie who like the food. Y'all know how I do it. A little bit of flirtation, a little bit of, this and that third, and I'm off to the races. But at the same time, that's just another part of me as well. But also the person that wants you to be better, the person that strives to be better, is also a really big part of who I am. I want everyone that's around me, everyone that I'm in contact with, to learn something from me and grow and be a better person that they were before they met me. Just like I seek that in other people. If I have a relationship with you, I want you to enhance who I already am. Although I'm a complete person, I can always be better. I can always be more. I can always be, you know, better. I would never stop evolving. I would never stop growing. I would never stop learning. I would never stop seeking knowledge and understanding and um love and spreading it as well. I will always be one to try to share who I am with everyone that comes in contact with me and what's not. I don't ever want to be that person to be known as, oh well, Food Junkie is not willing to give of himself in a positive way to those who seek it and who deserves it. Because some people who are always around you may not be the best for you. And I think people need to start realizing that on these YouTube streets. That's why the person this topic is about, that confuses me. As wise as you say you are, as intelligent you say you are, as knowledgeable as you say you are, you don't see that the people that you're running to, the people that you're running from, the people that you're running to don't mean you any good. They're just trying to. There are energy and spiritual vampires. They're trying to get the most out of you that they possibly can get. Exactly. Anyone can. I'm at Wikipedia. Exactly. You can learn something from everyone. Like, I mean, and that's how you're supposed to live your life. You're supposed to live your life learning stuff for every situation, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. You can't sit up here and think that, because you had a bad experience, it's okay, baby. Handle your situation, mama. I got you. You're always here. But you can't sit there and think that because you had a bad experiences that bad experience wasn't there to teach you something. It is. That's why you experienced it. Learn something from it, even if it's what not to do. My mom, I learned everything from my mom. You know what I'm saying? What to do and what not to do. How to conduct yourself and how not to conduct yourself at times. My mom was my first teacher. My mom was someone that I loved dearly. That regardless of the good, the bad, the indifferent that we've been through, that we experienced, was not in in the household. She kept food on the table. She showed us what to do, be it good or be it bad. Right? They don't want to broaden their minds. Like they don't want to go out there. I mean, I think is that even if you let's say if I say, okay, what are some black adventures that you know of, and someone's mentioned someone's name, take that mention of that person's name that you may not have known of previously, and do a little research on them. Just go to the computer, type in that name, and you know, grow from that. Learn from that. Just learn something different than what may not have been said. In the conversation was that I mean one conversation I had with someone. I think I told you the story already. Um, Henrietta Lacks, the that is the young lady back in the 50s, 60s. That is that had the first known to man undestructible gene. where a lot of cures come from, where her family is still suing Duke University, I think it is, over them stealing her genes and stealing her cells. The movie that Oprah did on HBO, y'all, called The Immortal Henrietta Lacks, I think it's called. Like when I mentioned that in a conversation at one of my jobs, and people act like I was talking Spanish or something, or I was talking damn Swahili. Who was that? And they want to question me as if I'm not an expert on her or whatever, but I heard of her and I know who she is, and I can talk about her in a confident manner to where I can say that she was the first black. I mean, she was a black woman who had an immortal gene. And when I say immortal gene, I don't mean that it would live outside her body, but under the right conditions, her gene will multiply and duplicate itself to infinity. And it has been doing that because that's what's been going on. Yes, I see so much the movie that Oprah did. you know, and right, exactly. Or the refrigerator quick trick. Or like people may not know that while Thomas Edison, yes, gets the credit for inventing the light bulb, they don't realize that the filament in the light bulb was invented by a black man. You know, they don't understand that. Saying they don't realize that there's so many inventions that was done and things made by black people and by our people was not, that they don't realize how powerful and how much we changed the course of history and how much we changed the course of how modern history and modern civilization has grown leaps and bounds because of us. They don't realize that cell phones was because of a black woman. You know what I'm saying? All this technology we have was meant for black people. Exactly. From the refrigerated train cars. You know, all those things, what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like the Green Book, like people like when that movie out, whatever, people didn't know what the movie was about. And they realized that that was what was done because we couldn't stay at a hotel, eat at certain restaurants, and go to different theaters and things like that. But there was this book that we had in our head that when you go someplace, we knew where to go that was accepting of us, that was worthy of our money, worthy of our time, things of that nature. It just bothers me and baffles me that we as people don't know that and don't value that and don't understand that. Right, inside stink. You're right. Like all these inventions was not that people may not know. They may know of John Washington Carver and the peanut was not. They may know of the traffic light. You know what I'm saying? They may know of the first brain surgery, stuff like that, but they don't know of things that little small things that we do, that we have done. Exactly. Once you stop learning, Queen Vita, you stop growing. You stop developing to the person that you were meant to be. The more you know, the more powerful you are. The more you understand, the more that you know what I'm saying, develop your mind, the further you will go. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always about financial gain. It's not always about, material things. It's about having a well-being and a sense of self that is worthy and that is forthright and that is purposeful. I try to learn things as much as possible. As much as possible, I try to learn things, how small. You're absolutely right. Learn something new every day, no matter how small. Exactly right. We have perfected things that have already been already been built. You know what I'm saying? We have perfected things. Like people don't understand, like during the Black History Month segment that I did, I was talking about Packard. He was the first automobile person in this country. It was a black man. Henry Ford would never ever be credited with building the first automobile in this country because he wasn't the first person to build an automobile in this country. Was not. It was Packard, and people don't understand that Henry Ford will always and forever be known as the first person to perfect mass production of the automobile. But yet Henry Ford gets credit for that in the wild world, but in the automobile industry, Packard will be the one that will forever be known as the first person to build an automobile in this country. And it was a black man. A lot of people don't understand that. But Henry Ford stole the plans from Packard. Like stuff like that, people really don't understand. People don't know. Little small details that we look past and go past that we don't ever question because someone told us to us, and the person who told us to us said it was a white person. We heard it all our entire life until we started doing the research for ourselves. Yeah, he was. You're absolutely right about that as well. There was a black, and there was another black man as well that was president. So Obama wasn't the first black president, but they hide that in the history books. They won't. They don't teach you that. Exactly, Leo the Lioness Queen. That's what you're supposed. That's what I do when I read. If I don't understand something, if I don't know something, what's not, I research that. I look it up. And me having dyslexia, another secret, I have dyslexia. Well, it's not, you know, um, I had to do that. That's I trained myself to do that once. Now that's why I become so knowledgeable about a lot of different things because things I didn't understand while I was reading it the first time. I jotted it down, wrote it down, and did some research on it and got a better understanding. So I understood what I was reading. That's what people didn't understand when I was in school. While yeah, Henry Ford stole Henry Packard's assembly ideas. Um, I didn't realize why I was so high functioning because I would take the time and the energy to research stuff that I didn't understand that I didn't know. If I didn't know something, well, it's not me having that being dyslexic was not helped me to gain more knowledge than what it was I should have just by basically reading the passage or the topic itself. People didn't understand how did I know so much? How could I regurgitate so many things that I've read and how I retain knowledge so well? Because I chose to train myself to do so. You know, and even when I was in school, they wondered how I was getting all these great grades. Well, because I trained myself. I know that I knew that I wanted to get out of my living situation that I was in. I knew that I don't want to live my life the way I grew up. So I needed to do myself the favor of finding a way to help myself get out of that situation. And I mean, it wasn't horrible. I'm thankful for it, but it was something that I didn't want to be in. You know who you are and what's going on. Exactly. Like that's why I always say I ask questions for understanding. I read with understanding. That's why I'm such a critical thinker because I don't just take what you say as face value without truly understanding it. I need you to explain it to me as if I have no idea what you're talking about. Give me a little bit of backstory. Give me the forestory. Give me what happened. Give me the whole round situation so I can understand it. I need people to understand what's going on. Sorry, you guys. My auntie just texted me something. Let me look at it real quick. My auntie is so silly. She's so beautiful. I love her to death. Thank you. I mean, I'm alright. I'm alright. Exactly. But the thing is, that was the question I asked Patricia when I was in school. I'm like, how did he discover something when people was already here? He didn't discover anything. And they thought I was being a smartass. I'm not being a smartass. I'm having questions. I guess I was always known that I was going to be part of WGQs. I must have always known that because I always had questions. It is. It's very empowering. It gives you a sense of pride of who you are and your people, and you don't look at Black people as this underprivileged, under, um, you know, intelligent. Because we are the most intelligent people. We are the most creative. We are the original. We are the original. He sure did. Different from George Washington Carver. Because hold on. The Exactly. Because what George Washington Carver did is they coaxed him. They asked him to find a way to make soybean. I think it was um, as fuel, and he came up with different ways of using soybean to not only make fuel but also making material on all the uses of soybean was that George Washington Carver, um, you know, found the use for soybean was not. But all George Washington Carver get credit for is a damn peanut. You know, people don't understand stuff like that. Like it's so much more that we can do that we have done that we do that we can learn from and inspire and be inspired from and by that we choose not to go through that painstakingly effort to learn that stuff. It never made sense to me either, Miss Leo. I said the same thing as Leo. Like walking into someone's house saying, "Oh yeah, I discovered this. This is my house now." No, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. And I will also ask, you know, what I'm saying, why was they, if he discovered it, why was they trading stuff with the with the Native Americans, with the natives? Got to the office because I was being smart, being a smart ass. Exactly. But they want you to believe that we didn't do anything, we didn't create anything, we're not, we're from nothing because that's what they want us to be. No, that's not how it is. We are powerful, we are strong, we are beautiful, we are intelligent, we are talented, we are forgiving, we are loving, we are all these things. Everything that we are, I encompass and I embrace and who I am as a person. You know, that's why I will not let anyone ever make me feel less than who I know I am. I will never allow anyone, black, white, male, female, to ever speak down to me as if I am beneath them, because I'm not, and nor are you beneath me. I will treat you with respect, and you will treat me with the same. I don't ask for it; I demand it in all interactions at all times. You know, it is what it is. Miss Leo, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of you sometimes. I didn't take my shot at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'll take a shot though in a second. No, we won't get a reasonable answer to that question. But the thing is, but we know the answer. We know why they put in the history books that Columbus found this country and this continent. You know, and as long as we know what it is and we teach it to our children and ones that comes after us, well, it's not, and let them and keep them aware of what's going on, we'll be fine. We'll be in a great place. But the fact that a lot of us don't know and don't recognize and are not willing to go through the process of learning this stuff was not is what makes was what's saddening for me. You know, exactly. That's what it saddens me that old girl in Chicago was not think that people need to show her daughter what it is to do certain things. Like from the whole thing about phonics being able to pronounce words and stuff when her kids come home from school and she's not able to teach her child how to properly pronounce out a word based on syllables and words and letters and things of that nature. That bothers me with her. The fact that she think that paying some gymnastics instructor $200 for a couple classes, that gymnastics instructor needs to show her child everything to do with gymnastics, and she does nothing that negates her responsibility as a mother and as a teacher and as a provider to show her child what to do as far as standing upside down or being comfortable being upside down. Stuff like that. It just bothers me because to me it's ignorance, it's stupidity. It doesn't. You paying someone to help you do something with your child doesn't negate your responsibility to also assist in that whatever it's called, that task. Oh yeah. Oh, in church they definitely thought I was being a smart ass. In church they definitely thought I was trying to be funny because I asked questions. You know what I'm saying? Like because I said I grew up Jehovah's Witness. My mom was Jehovah's Witness, and my whole question was, why can't I celebrate the day I was born? That's the day that God gave me life, but yet you won't let me celebrate it. I don't understand that question. You know, I would ask the elders and stuff. Why would you ask? Well, they couldn't answer that question. You know, I was being smart. I was being mannish. No, I'm not being mannish. I have a question. It doesn't make sense to me. Why can't I celebrate the day I was born? The day that God saw fit for me to be here, to breathe my first breath. Why can't I celebrate that? You know? And the response was, don't put anybody else above God. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't, how am I put myself above God? I'm celebrating Him by celebrating His creation. Right. The kids should get homework in order. No, schooling is just to give you the basics. It teaches you so much more if you have homework because it teaches you discipline, teaches you stability, it teaches you all kind of different things. It's not just that it helps you to solidify what you have learned in school so you can retain that information so you can use it later on in life. teaches you all kind of different things. What homework does, it doesn't just it does not. It's not well, so much homework. No, it's not that. It helps solidify what you've learned. It helps you to have that information, you know, kept in your brain, kept you thinking about it. Was not. Oh, a Baptist and Jehovah's Witness? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, then, but at a certain age, I'm like, man, I can't go to Kingdom Hall no more. I don't believe in that. That's not. It doesn't make sense. But mind you, I still have the teachings of that because it's basically the same information that's in a regular Christian Bible. Because Jehovah's Witness is a Christian church because they believe in Christ. You know, well, all depends on some. A lot of teachers I know because I work in the school system. What's not, we do still give homework, whatever. But a lot of stuff is done on the computer. Exactly, whether you understand it and can retain it is what I'm looking for. Retain the information or not. You know what I'm saying? If you can't retain information, well, it's not how am I going to test you on it? Especially nowadays when all you do is teach the test anyway. You know, you don't teach them to gain understanding and knowledge. You teach them to pass them on to the next grade and be able to pass that test, that generalized standardized test that everyone takes, that no one really, benefits from. Because it's not really knowledge, it's just you regurgitating information that you was told to regurgitate that you've been over multiple times. But that's a different topic, different for another day. But you guys, it's been going on 3 hours. I thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys for being here with me. For those who stay with me, thank you so much. For those who may re-watch this video or continue watching this video or not, thank you so much for being here. As I always say, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. As always, like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And any questions you may have, feel free to ask. I don't mind commenting and communicating with you. Thank you, Nanny Pooh. I appreciate you, baby. Bye, you guys. Love you.